What's going on, everybody? How you doing? It's really nice to have you here. My name is Courtney-Jai and I'm going to apologise for this video being late. I know you guys are probably like, where the hell's the upload? You're getting used to Monday uploads, and the Monday upload was not there. And I do apologise for that. I'm trying to keep with the consistency, but I do have my reasons and I'm going to talk about them in this video. I'm also going to talk about some life stuff. I'm going to talk about Bi Awareness Day, and yeah, we're just going to have a nice chat, so stick around and we might learn a few things and get along with each other. Just before we get into the video, if any of you guys want to get hold of me on my social media, feel free to. We can have a chat, we can talk about sexuality, we can talk about coming out, we can talk about life stuff. Just have a chat with me. I like to get to know you guys. You can hit me up on my Instagram or my Twitter. That's the best places to get hold of me. And yeah, even if you want to talk about cheese, because I quite like cheese actually. I love halloumi. Halloumi is brilliant. Or camembert. Oh, cheesy goodness. Let's cut to the chase. The reason why this video is late is because last week I went to a funeral on the Wednesday, which was for April's grandfather. He is just an amazing man and he has done so much for us, and I can't thank him enough, and I am so sad to see that he's left this world. But he was a beautiful man, he had a beautiful family, and he lived an exceptional life, so I want to appreciate that for a moment. And the next thing was that I had my driving test on the Friday. For any of you who follow me on my social media, you will know that I passed my test. It was the 5th time I took it, and I actually managed to pass it with only 3 minors. If you don't know, in England we drive manuals, we don't drive automatics, so the test is probably a little bit harder than most countries. And apparently it's quite intensive. My instructor was telling me, like, in America you only do like a 15-minute test, which sounds lovely. I was in the car for 45 minutes. Absolutely crapping myself. I remember the last like 10 minutes of the test when I'm driving back to the test centre, I was just like, don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up, just drive slow, drive slow, drive slow. And I was so nervous, but I passed it, which is amazing. I've got a new sense of freedom now, and I have my car, so maybe we'll do some adventures. I don't know, only the future will tell. But that is the main reason why this video is late, is because I've been driving everywhere, because once you get the keys to a car, you want to drive that car. And that's been my priority. Moving on from that, if I was going to make a video, it would have been about Bi Awareness Day. I had one of you guys message me on my Instagram telling me that I should make a video about it, and I was like, what is it? And basically on the 23rd of September, this is held every year now, and it's a day where basically you can be prideful in being bisexual. You get to show appreciation for your sexuality, and I guess you get to reflect and appreciate the journey that you've been on being bisexual, but you also get to reflect and look at the culture and the history of bisexuality. I guess the way I do that is by talking to you guys, because I have a very large, diverse range of ages in this audience, from people who are 12 or 10 or even young as 8 to people who are 50, 60, maybe even 70. I don't know, because I don't get everybody's specific age, but I know there's a huge range of ages. And I want to say thank you to every single one of you. I want to say thank you for having the courage to come out, or have the courage to thinking that you might want to come out, or just getting into that stage of realising you are bisexual, because you guys are making a difference. Every time someone comes out, you change the mindset of the people around you, and for every bisexual who does that, you're starting to change not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but eventually you're changing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It starts to snowball, and eventually you've changed the minds of 100 people. That happens to, let's say, 100 bisexuals, it just multiplies. And then eventually we get to what we have now, a society which is starting to be a lot more relaxed and appreciative and respecting of everyone's individual qualities, and that's amazing. And finally we can live as unique individuals without feeling ashamed or feeling discriminated against, because people like you guys are making the difference. And if you don't know that, I just wanted to let you know that, because I can't be more appreciative than you, especially to the older generation who took the time and really stepped up and showed the courage to say, no, it's okay for me to be me, because without them, none of us would be doing what we're doing right now. I won't be able to be who I am, and I can't thank you enough, so thank you. On a lighter note, let's talk about life stuff. So The other day at work, well this was yesterday actually, I got thrown the keys to a van and told I need to go to Coventry to go and do my first ever job, and I was really scared. I'd never been on the dual carriageway by myself, I'd never gone in a car past 60 miles an hour by myself, and I managed to do that in a van. Well, I'm not going past 60 miles because 60 miles an hour, no speeding for me because I don't want to lose my licence. But I went 60 miles an hour in my van and I got there and back in one piece without dying. There was a few little bumps, I stalled a couple of times and I almost caused a massive traffic jam and stuff, but I made it. That's what counts. So life stuff, that's a good tick in my book. I managed to do that by myself, and I feel like for the first time in my life I am making a huge leap. I'm going from being this child to being this adult. I'm starting to do things which I thought I'd never be capable of. I never thought I'd pass my driving test. I never thought that I'd be a qualified refrigeration engineer. I never thought that I'd have my own flat. I never thought that I'd be on a decent wage at my age, and I never thought that I would actually be making the steps to going forward to buying a house. And it's all these things are in like motion now, and I feel like I've taken that huge step from boy to man, and that's incredible because for a long time I was like, when do you get that feeling that you realise you're an adult? And I feel like I'm starting to get that feeling now, which is incredible. And the first step was me just trying and trying and trying, and even though I'm failing, still trying. And life is good right now. Life is actually amazing. It hasn't been the best of years and it hasn't been the worst of years, but it's been the year which my life has basically took a direction of me being more assertive and me being more understanding that I'm responsible for my life and it's only going to be having good things if I make it have good things. Other than that, I bought a yo-yo because I've always wanted a yo-yo. I had a yo-yo when I was younger, I lost it, and now I bought a new yo-yo. It's pretty fun. I also built a computer, which is pretty cool. It's got Pennywise actually in the case. It lights up, it's really awesome. I'm also going to put Freddy Krueger in there because I'm a massive horror fan, if you didn't know. I love all my horrors. My favourites are Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. Hellraiser, really good. Amazing special effects for like the time. It still stands up to date and they are unbelievable. You should watch it. Very gory though, so if you're not into gore, don't watch it. But if you love special effects, definitely watch it because they're all practical and it looks amazing. Other life stuff, I've been watching Wentworth, which is a pretty awesome TV series. You should definitely watch it. It's got like 7 seasons, which is the best feeling when you find a show where like you haven't seen it and then all of a sudden it has like 7 years worth of content. It's like, oh my god, it's like watching the perfect YouTuber who has like 10 years worth of content. It's like, yes, give me my fix. Yeah, just check it out. And if you like this video, please give me a massive thumbs up because that's all I've got to say. And I'm going to say love, peace, chicken wings. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.